Hey, babies. What's up, my darling MVPs, and how are you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Miciously Mimi, where you get the gist. I see they do waiting. I see they hearts. Of course, you know there is no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel, or are you still sitting on a fat long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see they hot. So guys, yesterday evening the housemates had power oil tax. They were divided into 3 different teams, which Team Hat won. Team Hat that comprises of the Checkers, Shatoria, and the Radicals. You know, they played the games. It was fun, a fun game. Like, everything was interesting about that tax. So we have the game master, Wani X Handy. So the Team Hat won, that is the Shatoria pair, right? And after the game, Big Brother told the housemate that, okay, housemate, now that the game is over, we've announced the winner, Mbadiwe twins, please stand. When Biggie asked them to stand up, people were like, hey, what did they do? I'm sure Mbadiwe twins they were confused of what have they done. So Biggie was like, go and hug TJ. And they went to hug him and they said congratulations to him. And then Biggie called Wani X Handy and said, go and hug TJ. They went to go hug him. And then, you know, Big Brother now announced that in a season of duo, a duo has actually given birth to its own duo. Like, no, you're trying to say that the in the season of duo, season where we have pairing, a particular housemate had twins. And guys, twins boys for that matter. You know, we all have been saying, oh, Big Brother should tell TJ the news now, should give TJ the beautiful news so as to make him brighten up, because he has been having a rough day because of what transpired on Sunday. So that was how Biggie, you know, gave the news in a more sweet way. You know, it's more sweeter this way, you know, everywhere where they just finished having a tax, just like Big Brother did with Anita's birthday, you know. So Big Brother announced it to him and then told him to go on stage. He went on stage, he gave a speech, you know, he said, yo, this is so emotional to him that they actually lost a baby last year, you know, and then it's not been easy, blah 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 blah. Onyeka, as usual, got emotional with all of this thingy as he was saying it, you know. So, and he reviewed on how the goodness of mercy in his life is. He even sang one Yoruba song. Biggie even called him a Yoruba name, said in Yoruba they call you Babi Beji. I'm like, oh, Biggie in Wani and Andy's voice, Biggie. Yeah, so he actually said, Biggie, please, can you actually do me a favor? Biggie said, what is it? He said, Biggie, please, can you actually, for the past 6 years I've not taken alcohol, can you please give me alcohol for tonight? And Big Brother said, your request will be granted. It's not even Big Brother will consider your request. You know, we've gotten used to Biggie when they ask him for something, Big Brother will be like, Big Brother will consider your request. Big Brother did not say that one. No. Big Brother said, your request will be granted. And you know, he was so happy. In fact, Big Brother now said, TJ, what is today? Because of course yesterday was Tuesday, and then he said Tuesday, Biggie, and then Big Brother was like, you mean Tuesday, meaning Tuesday. Oh my god, I got goose, like all my body was just giving pause. I'm like, oh my god, this is so sweet of Biggie. So they got to the house, next in the storeroom got opened, and it was alcohol, Guinness and Smirnoff. The housemates shared the two. Everything happened in twos that last night. So big congratulations to TJ. Meanwhile, in that same house, there is a whole lot going on. Let's get to talk about them little by little. Meanwhile, before we enter other gist, let me not forget that Biggie played song for the housemates and TJ could never stop dancing. And he did some revealing to Mickey. He said, in fact, he has been blessed by God, that he has 3 cars, he's very comfortable, that in a month he spent nothing less than 2 million in expenses and in giving out. Not even in his house expenses, in giving out. in helping people out, that he spent nothing less than 2 million a month, but he's not a dress person, he's not a fashion design person, he does somebody that always looks simple, he wears the normal dress, he does not show himself, that there is nothing anybody wearing here that he cannot wear, that he cannot afford, that he can afford all of this thingy, but he's just that normal man on the street who act like he doesn't have. He said God has been faithful to him. Now, guys, starting with Onyeka being emotional, let's talk about Onyeka and Sean. Guys, Onyeka and Sean was having conversation because Sean has this issue with Wani, and it's all about her attitude, according to Sean, the way she acts up, the way she do things, that is becoming too much. I'm like, wow. So they were having their own side of ish. And then Onyeka is trying to even talk to Sean about it, like, oh, that maybe it's just because of experience, blah, 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 blah. Because Sean and Wani, this is for the very first time. Yesterday was the time they were really apart. They were really not together yesterday. They were just giving each other, faces. But guys, something did happen. And one thing I'm very sure of in this house is that if Sean have any issue with these twins or more, the house is so gonna be so uncomfortable for him. Can Sean even take it? I don't think Sean can even take it. Because those ones, their own is too much. In fact, those twins, they are actually trying to come for Chinwe now. Chinwe is their next target. Like, they are going to have it with Chinwe because something Chinwe said during the arena, that Chinwe said they are trying to make the Sean team win, something like that. But let's leave that gist first. There is something Sean said to Onyeka that has got netizens, like the social media has gone agog. What is that? So there was in part of their conversation they were having, and Sean said that was how she put her hand around my neck, and then something started smelling like pee. Her hand was smelling like pee. Yo, guys, netizens were like, oh my word, we were just dragging Ruthie. Look at what is going on. It may seem as though Ruthie has been vindicated. The god of Ruthie does not wear flip-flop, guys. Oh my word. The social space everywhere is about now wow, so Wani, I'm like, yo, at this point, as this is coming out from Sean, that means this body odor narrative will definitely trend for these ladies, because people are trying to say, oh, they don't need to trend that narrative for them because of it actually is like a stigma that would never leave, because they don't know what Tacha is going through because of that same thingy. Guys, Omo Ichoko. Now, what will happen if Ebuka asks that on Sunday? How do you think Wani would feel? In fact, Ebuka do not need to ask it for them to know. I'm very sure one way or the other they might get to find out, but I don't think Onyeka would want to tell them. In as much as we know Onyeka as someone who in-house gossip who is in one conversation or the other, but I don't think Onyeka would want to tell this to Wani, because I think Onyeka and Sean likes each other too, like they are cool friends. Omo guys, that is it though. I'm like, hey, if only this guy knew what is going on outside the house. Like, this thing just ran with what is going on outside the house, because everyone is posting about that right now. Everyone is carrying it like a placard. Oh, Wani and Handy smell like pee. Oh my God. And the fans are trying to be defensive. The fans are like saying, oh, it might be maybe she washed fish or something. People were like, how did fish and pee start? Oh my God, the social space is just a mess right now, guys. Like, it's just not funny at all. Wahala just be like bicycle. Anyways, let me read this from Truth Icon. Onyeka is too man-centered, delusional, and extremely jealous. People are really coming for Onyeka because of her diary session and how she said some things. I already discussed the diary session yesterday about her body and whatnot. Coming from Reni Zion, Onyeka, okay, I'm going to skip that. Her body as a weapon of getting through men is crazy. That's how you bring disrespect and later men turn to, her cause. That's the image of yourself she painted in them. What makes her think every man is interested in a woman's with her body type? If you listen to the video where I spoke about her diary session, then you would know why people are really coming for her, on this regard. Okay, Mary says, now I see why Ozzy had to put it out there that he has a fine, sleek girlfriend, because those lies of Onyeka saying, I hate Ozzy and Victoria's sheep, she probably has spread the gossip rumors in the house and it got to Ozzy. Trust me, she would continue to spread these lies. Nika is just living in her own illusion, anyways. All right, and this is for Sean. Sean is an instigator, but you all are not ready for this conversation. And they started saying this, and they said Sean is an instigator. I think it started off with how everything started with Suj and Nelly. Let's leave that of Suj and Nelly. We'll discuss that one in my next video. Let's talk about Amanda Dube. So Sean is getting played by Wani. Now, where is this coming from? It's because of Wani's diary session where she sent out a shout out to a special man. Yes. And then people were like, oh, so Wani has a special guy outside, and then what is going on with Sean and Wani in the house? And I'm like, so you guys believe all this shit happening in this house? Okay, oh. Anyways, let's talk about Victoria and Cassia's friendship. Their bond is getting closer. They are getting more closer and closer. Yesterday, Cassia gisted Victoria about her hustling, how she hustled during and after NYSC, how she sold clothes or quicker, secondhand clothes, was gisting Victoria how her life has been, how during the lockdown season, the money, her last card she used in buying clothes, thinking she would sell, she ended up using those clothes herself because of lockdown. She explained a lot about her life, and then netizens have been saying so much about them and how they love the friendship brewing from this too. Brainy Zion says, one thing I love about Victoria and Cassia is that they will always have inspiring business and respectful, friendly conversation. You never see them having delusional conversation. Very demure queens. Okay, listening to Victoria and Cassia's gisting, it's giving very demure, very industrious, and very friendly. By the way, their conversation is going. Cassia can mistakenly tell Victoria her wedding date. When they were even having that convo, I'm like, are you sure if they get more closer, she would not tend to, tell her some other things, about herself. All right, the curious Kimi said, Cassia narrating her life journey to Victoria. I will never get tired of saying Victoria and Cassia are the 6 months of the season. See cute conversation. And truly, I love this 6 months because, there is just peace with the two of them. The two of them, they are just calm, always doing their thingy. So I think it rhymed, and there is no brouhaha from fans trying to say, oh, face card of the season or whatnot. It's giving cool and cozy. So guys, while they were having their convo, Chinwe came in and they started making jest of Chinwe. They were just laughing it out. They were telling Chinwe, checking her eyes and everything, telling them that they should start buying baby things. You guys know what's up with Chinwe already. Me seem as though, guys, like I told you guys, like I'm gonna be an aunt very soon. Chinwe is carrying Biggie's baby. While all of this was going on, Chinwe's handler posted and says, Victoria and Kestia, if una dey buy baby things, I beg handler they like golden more no. Make una add am for list. Make I follow baby chop too. This one is giving cruise to the latest, So because they were trying to check up on Chinwe, they were like, Chinwe, don't be doing hard work. Oh. Have you told Big Brother that you need a doctor? She said, no, I don't want to tell Big Brother. I don't want to be stopped from tax and whatever. I'm like, Chinwe, you're actually dancing to this tune, baby girl. What happened during the lockdown? Staying in the hotel with Zion for 2 weeks is no jokes at all. Like, guys, he overchoke. Anyways, I'm gonna be dropping my voice right here and now. A lot is just going on, but especially with that Wani's gist with Sean and Onyeka gist, you choco. Anyways, tell me what you think about everything. I would see you guys pretty soon. Bye for now, babies.